welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 20. Five-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
Here's Stroud. And this one too low.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
19 Texans. Out for tonight. 18. What's up? Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
Here we go. 18.
It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakland, California. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Stroud. He's got Higgins over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and 8. Now Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let the hot, let the hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On the quick, right? 18.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Niners' 5-yard line.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Mikey Texas. 18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This a 2nd and 8. Purdy now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 10-yard line.
Get set. Right set.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy off the play fake. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. You look at this Niner defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And Stroud now to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's football 101, isn't it? Tip your cap to the rookie. He knocked that one away, but he better not relax. They're going to test him all game long.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Watch out!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get set!
Now Purdy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Niners had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 39 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Texans football to start quarter 2, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down.
Oh, Ray. 18. What's that?
Again, it's Mixon. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Stroud out of the gun here. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18. What's that?
A toss left, Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Tony. 11. Hey, south.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Cade York on for the field goal.
York able to send this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll run on first down. It's Caldwell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's a second down and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On first down, Caldwell. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Get set. 118, watch out. Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Watkins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Texans 10.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
118, uno.
Back to throw. Stroud. On a slant, here's Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Texans first down.
11.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Stroud off the play fake.
First down, Texans.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The throwing again is Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Oh, right. Bucky. At 18.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll tap this and run. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Stroud working out of the gun. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. At 18. What's that?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and goal, Houston.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Mixon is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. What's that? 19 Texans. Why Tony?
Stroud. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will tie things at 17 all. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Purdy from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
2 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy sets up to throw again. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Back to Mixon on first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
18, what's up?
Here's Stroud. Dumps this one off to Algier. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is third down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
11, 18, what's up? South. Look to hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And that is no good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Purdy now to throw. And Caldwell's got it over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Caldwell. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now 2nd and 5.
All right. 18. Go. Look hot.
Inside handoff to Mixon. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Stroud to throw it. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
18, what's up? Uno. Look the hot. Hey, south.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down.
18, what's up? 19 Texas. White, Tony.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Throwing here, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And this is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Bass on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Niners 24, Texans 17.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Moore now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And Stroud now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
The Texans on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
19 Texans. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Down the field, he's got room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Texans.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Tony. Hey, south.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Look at hot. 18.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, 65 yards. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track sneakers? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. but I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stroud. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
And the Texans first
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Hey, why Tony? Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. The throwing again is Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 4
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw again.
At the 22-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud off the play fake. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
16 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Here we go. Look at hot. 18. What's that? Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Nico
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Second down, goal to go.
All right. Hey, south. Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
What's up?
Throwing, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down, because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Connecting with Mixon.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Where's the hot?
Stroud to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
And the Texans first down.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
South.
Here's Stroud. Caught here, right side, Knowles. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Texans.
All right. 18. What's that? 11. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Buggy.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Morales. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and goal.
All right. Look, 18. Why Tony?
Stroud back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars. 18. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey.
Stroud looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
18. What's that? Buggy. Look the hot. Why Tony? Hey, south. Hey, Uno.
To throw with Stroud. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
34. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
18. What's up? Yellow.
Purdy to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Purdy to throw. And it's caught inside the 35. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy with one final shot here. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Texans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners,